What's up, guys? We're making some sick swirly cups. Let's go! Ooh, very nice swirls. All right, so in order to make these, all you need is 1.5 pounds of clay. Once you got your clay ready, go ahead and start getting it stuck to the wheel. One of the key things about this tornado cup is it's supposed to be fast, simple, easy. Something you can make 1,000 of and not have to spend an eternity doing so. So get your clay centered, cone up a little bit. I like to cone up a little more for some reason. I don't know. I just do. I feel like, I don't know. It's just a habit, but it might help get rid of more air bubbles. I don't know. You don't have to go that high. So I'm purposely trying to do this pretty fast. You should try to do it fast as well. Get it centered. Open it up. Now these, to save time, I open up and drill down a little deeper than I usually do, so I don't have to trim. If you want to trim a really nice foot on these, don't go as far down, obviously. Let's see where I'm at right now, just for the video. If you noticed, when I was drilling down a little, I had my fingers and I was pulling out to widen it, and I was pushing down. Little way to combine 2 steps together. Okay, so let's see. We're like about that far down, maybe 3/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch, somewhere around there. Okay. So for these tornado cups, I like to go really, really wide. So when you go wider, it helps you throw thinner, I think, or helps me throw thinner. So get it wide and let's do our first pull. I'm trying to be fast and I'm slowing down talking, my bad. Let's add a little water. Let's go for our first pull. Pushing in. Okay, there we go. First pull, got a little wobbly at the top, but that's all right. Just compress it. Go again. Now, on these cups, you notice I like to have a base that's kind of not very wide at the bottom, and it gets wider at the top. We're trying to mimic that classic tornado shape. And when you throw really wide, it's easy just to keep pushing in on the base. So one little reason why you go wide. All right, let's keep going. So yeah, I've been making a bunch of these on my live stream here on YouTube. Oh no. What is that? Did I tear it? What is this down here? Okay, no, we're good. I don't know if the video caught that, but there was like a little line that just kept going and around and around. It must have been a finger mark. But let's thin out the top some more. To get these swirls, you gotta have the correct finger positioning. So I'll do one more pull and then I'll talk about that in more detail. Ooh, that line's coming back. I must have torn the clay or stretched it too much right there. If you enjoy these videos, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscription button, hit all the buttons, leave a comment. I started to miss you all because I haven't made a video in a long time, so This is just a quick short one that I wanted to make because I've been making all these tornado cups lately. Make sure to not leave water sitting on the inside of your cylinder. That's a good way to get S cracks on the bottom. Also on these, I've been just using water like crazy. Like, who cares? It's supposed to be fast. Probably my last pull right here. Okay, getting a little squirrely. All right, after you've gone up enough, you get a rib. Maybe take some clay off to emphasize that small bottom we're going for. Now we're really gonna try and give it that tornado-y shape we're going for. Okay. It's okay if it's a little swirly, you know? It's a tornado after all. Maybe if you're an expert at the pottery wheel, you won't get that. But for this video, I have a little swirl. Oh well. All right, we got our main shape we're going for here. Now let's talk about the finger positioning. So to add a swirl, there's two things. You want to raise the walls faster than you would normally pull. That will induce a swirl. Another way is to slightly offset your fingers. So let's see for this camera over here. Slightly offset your fingers. I'm exaggerating, but you want to push in with this one, out with that, and then you just move up really fast. So if your wheel is spinning super fast, you're gonna have to raise your fingers up even faster. But if you're going about like somewhere around there, you know, it should just be like one nice. Okay, let's try it. Actually, before we try that, I want to clean this shape up a little. It's a little, I just want that nice, perfect line. Nice, perfect V shape. There we go. All right, so here we go. Add some water if you haven't already. And I'm gonna try and show this. This is kind of the speed I think I usually do it at, just for reference. Okay, now let's do it. So start at the very bottom. And here we go. One quick. Oh, sorry for the sound effects. That's just what the sound that goes in my head. You know, that's pretty cool. You know, I have some finger nail marks going on. If you want to get rid of them, you just drag your finger along the edge or a sponge. And if you didn't really like how it turned out, like maybe your swirls aren't as deep as you'd like, you can always just do it again, and you just have to try and retrace where your fingers have pushed before. So I'll just show that. So it kind of takes a little practice, but you start to just feel on the inside, feel on the outside, and then you just push and do it again. All right. Last step, I like to just clean up the bottom a little. Add a little spot down there for my wire to go under. Could also cut in a little more to get that V shape. Where's my sponge? You know, these videos, I always lose my tools that I normally have right in front of me. Okay, well, if you don't have a sponge, you could always use a sheet of plastic and clean up that lip right before you cut it off. All right, that is the making of a tornado cup. I wonder how long this took me. Future Riley, we'll put it up on the screen somewhere. Also, cool tool. XIEM Tools makes this little bat lifter. Super handy, you know, you just put it in there and go boop. All right, this is ready to leave on the ground and dry. Remember, I don't trim these, so this one is done. Woohoo, you made it. Okay, that's all for this short video. Sorry I haven't been posting in forever, but you know, we all get busy, but you know, I missed you guys, so I had to make something. Make sure to leave a comment. If you have any advice, I'd love to hear it. Other than that, this video's done. Peace.